Hi, I'm Bruce Carpenter, and I'm running for Congress in the 2nd District of Maine. I was reading the Ellsworth American just recently and found a couple of interesting things that I thought I'd pass along regarding our current congressman. Uh, I was reading and I'll show you the thing here, the Ellsworth American from, let's see, Thursday, May 17th. 2018. And this is Jill Goldthwait's State of Maine column, and where she mentions that the man to beat in the 2nd District is our current incumbent, Bruce Poliquin, Republican, whose reluctance to engage his constituency, either directly through office visits or indirectly through press conferences or other public appearances, is legendary. So, on the back of the same page, over here, we have a letter to the editor from James Clunan from Mount Desert. And he says, "Dear editor, the Mount Desert Annual Report included letters from Senators Collins and King, Governor LePage, State Senator Langley, and State Representative Hubble, but not from Congressman Poliquin. When I asked at the town office about this gap, I was told that all of our elected representatives were invited to submit a letter about their past year's work. All replied except the congressman. Does make one wonder, where's Bruce?" Well, I'm Bruce Carpenter, and since Bruce Poliquin won't show up, here I am to fill the Bruce deficit. You know, Maine has long been a national leader in the production of Bruces. We seem to have a little bit of a shortage now, so I'm going to try to make up the difference. And speaking of deficits, one of the things that Representative Poliquin is most proud of this year, but I want to get some figures here. So, one of the things he's most proud of is passing the tax cut, the Republican tax overhaul. He's very proud of this. He voted for this. He trumpets it on his website, and well, frankly, it's the only thing the Republicans did in this recent Congress was pass the tax cut and a few other minor things, but that was it. So that's the only thing they've got to trumpet. Well, I hope you have all received the benefits of the tax cut. And if you're a corporation, you probably have. But if you're an ordinary American citizen, maybe not so much. We're talking about deficits here, and I was just checking out some numbers. And this is what Congressman Poliquin voted for. The Congressional Budget Office, after scoring this piece of legislation, estimates this is going to add $1.9 trillion to the debt by the end of 2028. And more immediately, deficit spending this year over last year has gone up $242 billion. It's going to be $804 billion in the deficit. Now, the deficit is slightly different from the debt. Debt is accumulated deficit, pretty much. Deficit is what we don't have this year. We're going to spend it anyway, but we don't have it. The debt goes a little bit further into the future. So there's a little bit of a difference there we ought to keep track of. But the deficit spending, which is a little bit more immediate, that's going up to close to $1 trillion, according to the Congressional Budget Office, by 2020. And Republicans are going to tell you over and over again they love small government, they love cutting taxes, and they love fiscal responsibility. Does this sound to you like fiscal responsibility? We're spending money we don't have? I don't think so. So, in an effort to fill the deficit of Bruce's, here I am discussing Bruce's favorite subject, the tax cut. I'll have more. I'm Bruce Carpenter, and I'm running for Congress in the 2nd District of Maine.